What is up, Twitter family? It's me again, X, Megaman32X, coming to you live and loud from the great state of Texas this time. Once again, I'm here for another launch day. Well, at least for me, it's a launch day. For other people, they actually got the game on Tuesday, but be that as it may, I did not. Now, before I get into it, there's a lot of vitriol, a lot of hate, a lot of upset people about the way Battlefront 2 has handled their microtransactions. And I'll be honest with you guys, I don't entirely disagree with you. They went about it. They went about things. EA went about things in a way that come across as really money hungry, really greedy, and kind of taking their customers for a ride. The best way to support or not support that kind of behavior is don't buy the game. There's a lot of instances where, some of the devs for the games were actually being attacked personally online, and I don't think that that's entirely called for. I mean, these guys, and again, this is something that I'm studying to do. This is something that I'm going to be doing in the near future, hopefully within the next couple of years. And that kind of behavior has no place in the industry at all, guys. So, again, if you're frustrated, take it out on EA and take it out, speak your mind by, there's a car in front of me, sorry. Speak your mind by not buying a game. Or, like, you can do what I did. I actually just got my copy of Battlefront 2 because for those of you guys that know me, I'm a huge fan of Star Wars. But I guarantee you this, I'm not going to be buying a single loot crate. I'm not going to be paying any additional money. I already dropped $60 for the game, and I expect to play the game for $60. Honestly, maybe it doesn't bother me as much only because I'm not really going to be doing a lot of multiplayer on it. It's mostly going to be the single player campaign, because since the story is canon, and that's really the only thing that I give a damn about, that's really all that I'm going to play. I might dabble a little bit in the Starfighter Assault, but other than that, it's going to be single player only for me. So guys, again, I don't disagree with y'all, any of you guys. I know that the way EA has handled this process of the loot crates, the way Overwatch has handled the process of the loot crates has gotten a little bit crazy. And you guys are more than welcome to speak your minds, to voice your opinion. Your voices will be heard. I mean, you saw what EA did. They kind of backtracked and they gave everyone a 75% discount off of the loot crates, or they took 75% off of the cost of getting some of those heroes after the fact, granted. But I mean, they listened to the community and they tried to make it right for us. Is that good enough? Maybe not. Maybe time will tell. It seems like to me they tried to cram in a whole bunch of free-to-play microtransactions into a game that we're dropping at least $60 on. So again, I understand. I totally understand some of the hate. But I mean, maybe some things got to change. Maybe we as gamers have to understand that, these games that we're dropping $60 for, the price hasn't changed. I mean, if y'all look back, back in the 90s when the SNES was out, new games coming out was $60 back then. And I guarantee you those games didn't cost a fraction, or they were a fraction of what today's games cost. I mean, we're talking about budgets now of hundreds of millions of dollars for these games. At least $100 million, for a game like Battlefront or a game like Assassin's Creed, who Ubisoft is using studios all over the world to put the game out. So we got to understand that has to be part of our growth as a gaming community. If you don't like something, don't buy it. If you do like something, then speak with your money, speak with your wallet. If a game, and again, maybe this is not really geared towards the PC crowd, because the PC crowd has done it for years, where they pay different prices for games, depending on not necessarily the quality. Well, I guess some of it has to be due with the quality, but I mean just what you're getting. You're not going to spend $50 for Minecraft, when you can, it's not worth $50. So we have this standardized pricing scheme on console that we don't, sorry, I'm getting a text message and I'm reading at the same time. We got a pricing scheme in console games that's not really followed in the PC world. And maybe that's something that we need to do as console gamers, maybe understand. It's like, hey, you know what? This game's got a bigger budget. I mean, it stands to reason that we got to pay a little bit more for it, but it's got to be freaking worth it. And if it's not, don't buy the damn game. It's that simple. Really, guys. If you don't want loot crates, Don't fucking buy them. Sorry, I shouldn't say that. I shouldn't talk like that because I got kids, subscribers. But really, if you don't like something in a game, don't buy it. Don't support it. Because if you don't talk with your wallet, then that's fine. That's the only way to enact change. If you want change, don't buy it. I bought this not for multiplayer. I bought this for the single player campaign. Because again, I'm going in chronological order, but I have every single comic that's come out. I have every single novel. I'm getting my daughter's Meets a Pizza. I just bought her a book that's a little bit advanced for her age because she's a little bit too young. She's a little bit too young for the book, but she's going to get into it. So, I mean, I follow Star Wars as a whole. And we're not going to get into the expanded universe thing because that's a whole nother beast. But I follow the new Disney canon. So that's why I got this game. This game is canon. It tells the story of the collapse of the Empire. It talks about the rise of the First Order. And that's a story that I wanted to see. That's why I bought this game. I didn't buy it for multiplayer. So like I said, for me personally, the loot crate thing, the microtransactions, none of that stuff matters to me. Because I'm not really going to play it. Maybe Skellyhawk might be playing a little bit online. But she's not going to be buying no loot crates. I guarantee you that much. But yeah, it is something that probably needs to be looked at. Might need to get regulated because, I mean, it is very similar to gambling and the fact that, you're paying money for a box and you're not exactly certain what it's going to contain. Could be something big, could be something really small. So it kind of drives that same part of your brain that's driven by things like slot machines. But again, I don't want to make this too big. I just want to show you guys. I got my copy of Battlefront 2. I know there's a lot of vitriol out on the internet. But again, speak your minds with your wallets. Leave the devs alone. Because I guarantee you, damn near all of the devs or all the people that are in game production don't want to do this model. This thing that EA has done with the microtransactions and the loot crates, that's entirely on them. It's entirely on the executives trying to make as much money as they possibly can and milk as much as they possibly can out of us, the gaming community. So again, if you don't like it, don't spend it. Don't buy it. Don't spend your money on it. Buy Battlefront if that's what you want to play, if that's what you want to do. But just don't buy the loot crates. Yeah, other people are going to be OP. Other people are going to be kicking your butt. I guarantee you that much. And you're going to have to grind. You're going to have to slog. That's not fair. And they know that's not fair. I mean, they put out a post on Reddit saying that they had a Q&A session. And they said that they limited the number of credits you can get off of the arcade mode because they didn't want the arcade mode, the offline mode to affect online. But, if someone's willing to drop another $100 for loot crates or for credits, I mean, that kind of automatically skews multiplayer. But again, speak with your wallets, speak with your purses, speak with your debit cards, your credit cards, speak with PayPal. Speak with however it is that you guys pay for games. With your GameStop credit card, like I do. Shout out to GameStop, by the way. My boy Gilbert just barely showed up. Anyway. Yeah. I got my copy. I'll let you guys know what I think. I got a broadcast here coming up on Saturday. It's entirely likely that I'll be playing this with Skellyhawk. So, I got my copy. If you guys are interested in seeing it, I'll be broadcasting it on Saturday. If not, and you're upset about it, don't buy it. And again, don't hate on the devs, because they don't have anything to do with this. They're trying to put out a product that they're proud of, product that they put hours, years of their lives into, something that I'm going to be doing, something that I'm going to school studying to do. So again, don't take your hate up out on them. It's not their fault. Who you should be mad at, EA. You should be mad at the executives. They're trying to milk us gamers for as much as they possibly can. Again, I'm Megaman32X, coming to you live from Texas. Don't forget to join me on my YouTube broadcast. Hopefully Twitch again. Jeez, I've been talking about Twitch for a long time. I haven't been able to do anything yet. But again, join me on YouTube. I'll see you guys on Saturday at 11 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. Peace.